Hi everyone, it's me Marie from BitzyBobzy and it's my turn. And yes, I'm in a wheelchair because I've got osteoarthritis and I really need this at the moment for my mobility. So we reached out to Easwe and they sent us this beautiful F10 wheelchair, and I can't wait to actually try it out because this might give me a wee bit more freedom. I love being outside. I can go on e-bikes, but I can't really walk. So come roll with me and let's see how this goes.
We'll start taking stuff out, so well packed. Charger. Right, that'll be the battery. Where's the knife? Thank you. Might be for the first time in my life I'm not going to have to build something, which would be amazing, because I have to build stuff all the time. So, there's the battery. Get a hefty the weight. It's not bad. Right, this actually looks like it's already built, which is pretty amazing.
Oh no.
No, that's the handle. Right, so try and put your hand around the handle. You can do. Right, I wasn't going to do that. Right, so handle straight up.
Oh my god.
That's actually quite light.
I'll push it back. Take the wrapper off. Look behind me. No.
That is actually very light.
Really light. MP, please.
Right. So yeah, first impression out the box is I'm surprised at how light it is. It's very light for a wheelchair. I mean, you give it a wee lift.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's...
So if you could get the battery.
Yep.
Right, and it goes down there. So put that bit in first. Right, what's your head? I think as far as I looked, it goes in.
Yeah, that's it first.
There we go. And apparently, when it's checked, all we do is turn it this way, and it's either the plus and the minus, or the... It's definitely not that one. Of course, I could read a book. I mean, that would be the cleverest thing to do.
You mean this?
Yeah. Or, you know, you just work out how to do it yourself. So it's the plus and horn button. And there we go. I mean, this is it. Get yourself ready already. We don't have to do anything to this. This is going to make Marie's life a hell of a lot easier. Excellent. Stay at 3% charge, so we'll get that on the charge after we've got it all set up in it and seen how it fits.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Never the same. Never you calling my name. I'm taking my sweet time.
So this F10 wheelchair has some really lovely features. First of all, the colour. It's red, it's me. I'm so glad I got red. There it is in white as well, but red is so my kind of colour. There is a horn, which is brilliant because, well, you are coming about, you're wheeling around yourself. You need to have a horn, just like you would have a horn in a bike and stuff like that. There's 5 speeds. There's an up and down button to go through the speeds. Joystick is brilliant. The accuracy on it is really, really good. I mean, reverse, forward, side, it's 360 all round. Also, the armrests, very comfortable. You can slide them back and forward. You know, different people want different sitting positions. They also, sitting on this seat, I don't know if you can see the way I'm sitting at the moment, there is a slight elevation in the back and it's just really comfortable. That, along with the cushion on the back and the seat, really, really comfortable. I'm not sore in any which way sitting on this. It is lovely and it's soft, and these actually, the cushions both come off. They've got zips, they're velcroed on, they come off, you can wash them, etc. The wheels are brilliant. You'll see all the different terrains that I've been on with these wheels. They are TPE, I think it is, so they're great. They're not going to puncture. They rotate 360 as well to go back, forward, left, right, everything like that. But the really thing that I love is the storage. Right, so I need a handbag. I need to be able to carry my phone, everything like that. I'm not going to sit the handbag on my lap because, you know, it could slide off things. There's massive storage underneath here. I've literally got a rucksack, a hoodie, my lunchbox, water bottles, and my daughter's roller skates. Like, rollerblades are in here. It's brilliant. Also, on other wheelchairs, I have had a manual wheelchair, right? But when the footrest, okay, this footrest is brilliant because I can move my leg over to the side, which for me is ideal because I can't lift my leg. This isn't moving or anything like that, and it's really good because you can step on it. With the other wheelchairs, I remember you had to pull them up and step into the middle and everything like that. It was really awkward for me, to be honest. This, I can just almost slide in. The other thing that I find is really good for sliding in is there is a button here, which we'll show you later on. You can push the button and move the armrest up and actually swing yourself around. Excuse me, just while I do this, to get on and off. That is amazing because I'm not having to navigate around the arms. Both arms actually do that as well. It is fantastic. On the Walkaround as well, when we'll show you, there's a beautiful light here at the back that's constantly on. It's got the name as well, Easwe on it. There is actually another wee feature, just going to swing round. Oh dear. On this side, you have a light and you just touch it and you've got a wee light that comes on, which is brilliant. But overall, this is, I absolutely love this. It looks the part for me. I don't mind being in a wheelchair when I was in a manual one before, but this one, it looks really funky. I'm still like to think I'm a young girl, a young chicken, but obviously I now need a wheelchair due to my mobility. But I am delighted that I have this one because I'm able to be free with this. I am able to navigate loads of different terrain. I feel safe in it. I actually really feel safe, and it's very comfortable and it looks the part. And do you know, I think some technical bits, Sam, come on in for some technical bits.
I think I'm going to end up needing a wheelchair off them soon. I've got a pin in my knee.
You
and
can
it's going
jump
really
on
bad,
this with me.
I know. No, Marie's pretty much told you everything. I'm only jumping in for certain things that I do because she can't do them, i.e. lifting it. It is just over about 18.5 kilos. It's fine to lift it. I will go through a couple of bad points at the end, and it's not bad points, it's room for improvement, I think, because I think that when I got it for Marie and things, I didn't think it would be as good. I certainly thought that the folding mechanism would make it small for putting away places. That is fantastic. Now, what Marie was showing you as well is when she lifts up this armrest, because you can lift it up, love, and underneath there is a charging point.
Oh yeah.
Right? So you can get a charging point there, or if you go to the back, all you do is press one button at the bottom. That's the battery out, and there's a charging point there. I tend to press the automatic folding, put it away, and then charge it like this, just so it takes up no room. You don't even notice this in the house. Whereas again, when we're saying about the other one, it was terrible. the tyres, the reason why I love them is because they're puncture proof. Marie's, I've been a bit of pain today. I made her go over some amount of terrain. I'll be fair, some of it I thought was a bit dangerous. But we're doing it for you, and because, you know, if you're needing something like this, and this will say, it starts at $899 with one battery, which I believe is fantastic value for money, because the other one that we had wasn't far off this. It certainly did not do what this done at all. There's no way that that was the case. But it does say that it does up to 100 kilos. Now, I'm over 100, and I did obviously have a shot. Of course I had a shot. I wanted to know what it felt like. I went round the terrible loose stones where we live and things, and do you know what? It never had much of an issue with my weight. So I wonder what the true weight is that it can do. But today I think it's used, what, 3%?
Yeah, hold on. Yes,
It's only a wee bit difficult to see because we're in direct sunlight right now, but seeing it earlier on, it was fine.
3% going on up and down those hills, that's amazing.
And listen, it's not me being horrible to my wife and things, but Marie is not the most technical person, right? And she's managed to work this out within 2 rows, because I can't tell her, because I can't go on it and say, right, do this. So it's really that she's teaching you and teaching me, because, you know, one day I probably will have to end up having surgery myself as well, I can guess, because we're getting older and that's just the joys of it. But Easwe, we want to say thanks very much for giving us it. Not that we're going to give you a glowing review without, you know, actually you made a good product. It is a good product. We'll show the fold mechanism. Now, as I was saying at the end there, I want a couple of points that I would like to point out. So one is that I would like to see a USB port on it. It's only because most people, I believe, have their mobile in their hand. There's no reason why a wheelchair user shouldn't be the same. Also, if they could make a phone holder that would fit on the end of the armrest, would be super. And the last one is now that it does have a manual mode, you can put your hands underneath the bottom. There's 2 red bits to press, and once you press them, you can push it, but there is nowhere to grip. So I would really like to see either a handle here, or normal wheelchairs actually come out this way, which is not great for your wrist. I recommend that they could put it this way, because you would get a better push. And obviously it might take away from the aesthetics because it's very clean looking, but it would make it more functional. But to be honest with you, love, I don't know if you really need that, because the range that they gave you, unlike every other e-bike or e-mobility or anything that we use, is normally always wrong, depending on your weight and stuff. I did say to Marie as well when we're speaking about this, is remember, this is based on somebody who's 5 foot.
Yep.
We don't need to talk about weight because she's a lady. But
Thank you.
if you're unsure about your size, Easwe have got on their website the exact measurement of the width and stuff, so you can check to see that you'll fit on it quite well. But yeah, no, it's great, and it was so simple to use out the box, which is just easy for us. But I wish I'd got more footage, and I can't do it because I can't video people without them knowing I'm videoing them, because that's just wrong. But going around the park, what I was so amazed, I says, we've been around this park quite a few times. There's quite a few people who've, you know, either got in the way or a bit ignorant and stuff. Everybody's been really, I've actually seen them staring at the wheelchair going round. I feel like it's like, what was it, like it's the Apple of wheelchairs, you know, that way where people go, what's that they've
It's
got?
so funky looking, that's why.
Which is brilliant, and we did get stopped a couple of times and asked, excuse me, what is that? And no, normally I would be like, right, I just want to get, but it was enjoyable to do that.
So there was just, I want to now show you how to close and fold up the wheelchair, but also when I'm doing that, I want to talk about the automatic brakes. So it's the horn button and the minus button to close it together at the same time. So when I was using the brakes are amazing, right? You're going down a hill, and it is very steep hills, the ones I've been up and down, and you can actually feel the brakes being applied. If you take your hand off of the joystick when you're moving forward, it stops immediately. It is fantastic. It's so safe. I did not feel like scared using them or anything like that. Now, just to show you opening up, it's the horn and the plus to open up. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. Look at it. Look at it go. But the brakes are so responsive, and I really, I can't believe how I was actually coming up a hill, waiting on Sam to come up behind me, and I stopped halfway up the hill, like a hill start, if you would say. It has stopped immediately. It applied the brake, and I'm on the hill. I was shocked, and then as soon as you push it forward, again, it just goes. It is amazing. The brakes really are, honestly, fantastic. I do actually love this. I'm so glad I've got it. I am so delighted that Easwe sent me this, because I feel free, I feel my freedoms back, and I love it.
Walk around for you all. So we've got the 8 wee wheels at the back there, and we've got the battery sitting in there. That colour of red is absolutely beautiful. Just like Marie was telling you, it is full of stuff which she loves because she brings everything in the kitchen sink. And that's a small platform down the bottom, which has got a safety wheel at the front and a safety wheel at the back. We have always also got the light, which is just there. It's just a touch light. And the charging port right there. Try and see if I can get you a look at the screen. Now remember, it might not come out because of cameras and sunlight and stuff, so it is bright enough to see. And taking towards the back, we've got the lovely LED and the company name. And when I say there's not much to it, that's all you need. And just to feel safe while you're doing things. Again, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
We may have more stuff like this on the channel just now, only because Marie is struggling to get involved in some of the e-bike stuff. So this is a way that we can obviously keep us all in. So thanks again, and catch us in the next one.
See you.
See you later, everybody.